I'm getting cold. Can you start a fire in the fireplace, please?
Oh yeah, I would love that. And if you can make some warm coffee in the kitchen.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Come on, get on it, Kunta.
Oh.
Get Kizzy with
Yeah.
you. Get Kizzy with you. Let's get going.
Explain.
We don't know your language. We don't know your language. We didn't have Oprah Winfrey back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on now. Don't make me lock you up in the basement. I said get out here and give me some food. We're high society bankers up in here. We need some service.
There are tiny little worms on the second floor. Why would you put them in the basement?
Because they're not
Just
getting
lock
what I
them in their
want.
tiny rooms.
They're not getting what I want.
Those rooms are disgusting looking.
They're tiny. Like, I mean.
Tiny doesn't even describe it.
Probably only just had like a mattress in there. They probably didn't have room for a little bed or anything.
A big
I
hole.
assumed that they probably slept in the attic.
Those two little side rooms
Those
right
are
there,
servants'
those are the
rooms.
servants' rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
On the
At
second
the top
floor?
of the stairs, yeah. The back, that's the top of the back of the stairs, yeah. Those two little side areas, those are the
That
servants'
go underneath
bedrooms.
the roof. That's like little angled rooms.
And then underneath the
That's
stairs, back there was their bathroom.
Do you realize that I worked at the National Bank? And that the president, when I worked there, was Patrick McNerney? Were you the president?
Why did it get so much colder?
Yeah.
Like, for a reason now.
I worked in the auditing department
It's
there.
funny that you said that because this from this part on is cold. I'm fine here, but
Yeah.
it's like it's cold that way.
My left side is freezing.
Like it's just this piece right near.
We used to have to audit the teller's cash. Did you guys do that back in the day when you worked there?
Who
We had
died,
a
who
teller
died in this house?
$700 short one night, and where did they transfer to? The accounting department.
Frank and Margaret Harwood.
Harwood.
Frank and Margaret Harwood passed away here. How'd they pass away?
Frank was
My hair's
the one
standing
that
up.
built the house.
He's the one that fell.
Oh.
And he
Had his
worked
head
at the
over.
bank.
My hair's all standing up.
But he was old, so he was on the board of directors.
Yeah.
And he was walking to the bank 2 blocks down,
Yeah.
and he fell.
Yeah.
On his right side.
And they brought him back here to the house.
Okay.
And when they brought him back to the house, he fell sideways and hit his head on the door jambs.
On his
And they
right
put him in his
side.
bedroom, and he pretty much stayed there and he died not too long after. I gotta adjust the stool.
What are you trying to do?
Get up. I'm gonna move the stool. Cause I'm sitting on the hook. And they actually had his funeral in the house here.
Oh wow.
You said he fell coming into the house.
He
falling?
fell walking to the bank. They brought him back to the house, and when they were taking him to his bedroom, he fell again and hit his head on
The door frame.
the door
Oh my
frame.
gosh, I wonder how old he was.
Like 90, I thought. Was it? Let me see.
When did he pass away?
I don't know.
80s,
70,
80s, yeah, 80
Did
something.
somebody just whisper?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Would you whisper?
Right side.
Right
It
by
was on his
you?
right side.
Oh. He fell on
Is
his
that right? Did you fall on your right side?
He was 89.
When did he?
He died December 7th, 1923.
That was your mom.
And he was 90? Or
89.
70? 80?
That's a good long life for that.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, because
About
life
3 weeks
expectancy-
ago, he-
life
Yeah, that's
expectancy-
way past.
He
expectancy
started
was
to attend a
lot.
meeting at the bank and on the way lost his balance and fell upon the street. He was assisted to his home and upon passing into his bedroom fell again, striking the door frame and cutting a severe gash in his forehead. He was practically confined to his home continuously from that time until the time of his death.
I wonder where his bedroom was.
That's what I wanna know.
Well, it was upstairs,
Cause
I'm
these
sure.
rooms are all funky, like, shaped
Mhm.
upstairs.
That's why I love it.
Moved to Cass County from Kentucky when he was 6 years old.
So his parents moved him up here.
Yes.
I wonder what his parents did.
When he was 12 years old, he,
What was that? Did you hear those two knocks?
Keep talking about it.
Yeah, just keep going.
he was bound to George Dagan when he was 12 years old to learn the shoemaking trade. This work was distasteful to him, and he ran away to Niles, Michigan, where he learned the tailor trade. He returned to Logansport some years later and worked for John Ewing until he went into business for himself. His career was uniformly successful. He married Margaret Williamson in 1856. He retired from business in the year of 1890. He was the youngest director of the First National Bank and lived to be the oldest of the board of directors of that institution. They went to First Presbyterian Church, now Calvary Presbyterian, for a period of 40 years. He is survived by a daughter, Mrs. William J. Murphy, there's a bill, of Newcastle.
Well, yeah.
The funeral will be held from the residence, 118 Eel River Avenue, Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Interment in Mount Hope Cemetery.
And there's a picture of the headstone on there.
That's weird, but they used to have fields in the house.
Yeah, they used to do it all the time.
Uh,
Some places down south, they still do that.
see, that one room upstairs has an octagon, but they wouldn't have it upstairs.
Probably had
They
it right
probably
here,
was
or right in
They
there.
would
in
have
there.
it somewhere down on this
Maybe had his
floor.
body in
That's what I was thinking,
there,
like, maybe against that.
and then you would like
That's it.
gather. See, but this is a separate room right in between these, the kitchen and here. But that's not a big enough area for a dining room. What would have been right in the middle between the kitchen and here?
See, I think the dining room would have been
Okay.
over there.
Right here, that
That's
was
what I
the
was
bathroom.
Yeah,
Because of the hole in
bathroom's
the
right here.
floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bathroom was in between the kitchen and this
And
room,
the dining room's over there
over
now.
there,
This probably was the living room, maybe,
yeah.
or study.
This would be a, yeah, living room, I guess, 'cause
Either the front room or this room would have been.
Well, look at the doorway, it looks like it had either like
pocket
bay
doors.
doors or sliding doors or something.
I bet it had pocket doors. in
It
it.
might have been a study.
Definitely is laid out weird.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, there's no real easy, that's like upstairs, this room straight above here is, it's like.
Oh, his wife was 77.
Really.
That might have been where you were getting the 70-something from.
Alright, well, I'm sorry I yelled at you. You don't have to serve me anything. You're a human being just like I am, so come on out and join us. Sorry.
I just thinking what's going on.
You don't have to bring me anything to drink, you don't have to serve me, you can just come and hang out. Oh, my leg hurts, sorry.
While we're here,
Yeah, you can't come home with me though.
it looks like pocket doors, cause there's whole, see how it would.
Mm-hmm.
Slide.
Yeah, because there's a
It
cutout,
probably was, that was common back then.
Mm-hmm.
there's a cutout, Nikki down the street has pocket doors. I opened them. I love her house.
Yeah, it's pocket doors.
Yeah, there would have been a place up there for a track, and that would have been just about wide enough opening for one to slide this way. And that track goes all the way to the end of that. Yep. No, you're not going to sleep on my lap.
It's about ready down here.
What?
Who said you were sitting down here?
Good brat. He's being mean to me.
wife Margaret died.
Oh, I thought there was another man that died.
Well, I said that there was a man that lived here
Uh-huh.
the same year that he died. I don't know if he died in the house or in a hospital or whatever, because I could not find an obituary on him.
Now, Rick, I thought that the guy, you were down here the day the guy that has worked in this house was here.
Mm-hmm.
Did he not tell you somebody fell down the stairway and died?
Here?
Was it the stairway going to the basement?
I don't know, dear. I don't remember hearing
About
there was
this one?
about 2 kids upstairs. He's seen.
He has seen 2 kids upstairs. They're apparitions.
Shadows, yeah.
Full body?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they
In
had
broad
any other kids
daylight?
that died here.
Or at night?
Let me see if there's any little kids buried within it, because I've got the thing from Mount Hope Cemetery in here.
Could be from the river too. I mean, it is right in the backyard.
I didn't go back there. Does this go down to the river?
Yeah, the river's like,
Not all the way
there's a
back
wall,
down.
but
Yeah, there's a wall.
it gets pretty high sometimes, and there was a flood here sometime.
1913.
Yeah, back in the day.
That's me making
The
it.
house that Nikki lives in, just up the block,
Mm-hmm.
there was a little girl. She was actually, I think, a little over 1 year old at the time. And she can remember they had to leave their house by boat and go to higher ground for weeks
Yeah.
until the water was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the name of the lady that owns this house is Nikki?
Yep.
Mhm. And she owns the one right up the road too.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was from me. I think my niece was from.
Is that Margaret?
So what other history do we have in there that maybe would rouse somebody's activity?
That's why I was.
Well, Carl was the name of the man that beat his wife.
Beat his wife.
In this house?
No, I think he moved here after they separated.
Oh.
When he first got this house, were the walls and everything up, and this is what they've gotten torn down?
Now
so
that
far?
I have never, we've
No,
never discussed.
it was like this.
It was like this?
Yeah, someone was trying to renovate it that lived out of state and just kinda like,
Gave up on
They
it.
just abandoned it.
and then Nikki bought it off of him. What'd she say?
She said she could have bought it for $9,000.
No, for 5.
For 5.
That's what I was gonna guess.
And when they went to Chicago to finish up the paperwork. And that's another thing I don't understand. Why did you have to go to Chicago to finish
Because
the
the guy
paperwork?
Illinois,
The guy that bought it that
Lived in
screwed
it.
everything up. What a nice person. I'm being sarcastic.
I thought it was a couple of gay guys I heard that bought this and was working on fixing it up. That's what I had heard.
Well, I don't know.
she may have hired 2 gay guys to,
She was telling us about all of her love interests back
Yeah.
in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
She's all's well for that right now. She's calm. It's all good.
maybe she peed
I
in there.
want interior pictures of this house to see what it looked. I'd love to know what it looked like originally.
Yeah, Courtney was saying that too. I would too.
I can go to the Historical Society and see if they have anything. I was going to try to make it there, and with everything that was going on, I just didn't get a chance to.
I think you've been kind of tied up with things.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been taking my mom to Lafayette for her appointments before her cataract surgery and the knee surgery, and so it was like every day that I had off, I was doing something. I wasn't able to get over there.
Yeah.
But I will try to get over there as soon as possible and see if they
I wonder
have
if it would
anything.
be possible they would even have pictures of us.
Inside, doubt it.
Excuse me. I mean, they have an
Oh, here's
actual historical society by the museum.
No, you're good, I just seen
It's in
it.
a house next to the museum.
I still cannot believe that the music box played when they.
I really wanted to hear the music box.
Oh, yeah.
Find the recording that John sent to us and play it and see if
So what
anything
was that
happens.
that was playing earlier when you thought we had the music
It
box
was
on your
her
phone?
camera.
Oh. What?
They do it all the time. I think they're just asking to be.
There's a light there.
I don't trust Logansport enough to walk in the streets at night.
Yeah, this would be where the casket would be.
Right in front of the big windows.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. That was. I feel like I got spider webs through my hair.
Okay, I'm gonna play the music that played.
That was weird. If you're here, can you move that ball? Just push it, move it a little bit. That's all I need.
Music box is church bell. Music box. Music box. Still playing. Still playing, hold on.
As soon as I said shh, it just stopped.
Yeah, as soon as you said, I actually hear music.
It was the background the whole time.
Yeah, we're playing through a music box now.
I like the music.
I know, did you hear what I just played? That happened here. Can you do it again for us, please? There's no explanation for it. Other than it had to have been you playing. We're giving you the floor and being respectful and quiet when you share.
I have a small ball on the stairs here. If you'd like to push it just a little bit and knock it down the stairs, just let us know you're here.
Whose music box was that? Who did it belong to? Can you tell me their name? Can you do something phenomenal? Make a really loud noise? Make us jump? You don't even have to do it in front of us, you can do it in another room, upstairs, the back of the house. Oh,
Sorry.
jeez.